The Trump tariffs. I got interrupted earlier. I'm back on here, back live. But we're gonna talk about these Trump tariffs. Watching the replay gang. I know what to do. Smash that like button. Share this video with somebody that needs to know, because I'm gonna keep hitting 9 in the head with this same sauce for the next couple weeks until y'all can fully get what's going on here. We're gonna talk about some economics numbers real quick so y'all can understand what's going on with these numbers and the only way that the American dollar can survive. And even that's being broken as we speak. So we got Trump and these tariffs, and we just got the Food and Drug Administration talking about he's getting rid of dyes. You're doing both things simultaneous at the same time. Why is that bad? Because now the manufacturers have to go right back and change the recipe or change the formula or change the batch just for the United States, because they got to change the process and how they create and how they make things. Money. Now they can actually take goods and actually make what we should have had already. The Food and Drug Administration should have never let it happen. But I can never say when it's a wrong time or a bad time for them to change this. But you're changing the dyes. And then now you're doing the Trump tariffs on the items that got to come in the United States at the same time. So not only do you got the Trump tariffs, but now these companies are forced to have to change the elements that are in their items. You know, so with these Trump tariffs, plus now you got the Food and Drug Administration being no more, and you got to add this new formula because now he's taking the dyes out. So now stuff's going to be extra expensive. And then they cutting the food stamps. So it's going to be crazy out here, you know? So right now, the Trump tariffs is no good because a lot of things that are made in the United States, a lot of the ingredients and the elements that make those ingredients, these items come from China, over here, over there. And it's not here in America. So now what that's going to do is it's going to interrupt trade. Some things with our components for our technology. A lot of our components and a lot of the technology that is made to make up those components is from another country. So with them holding technology from us, we're already behind on technology compared to China and Japan and them. So imagine what it's going to be now with them holding technology back from us, because now Trump put the tariffs. We're not going to be able to get technology that we once would have been able to barely get now. They're on the iPhone, what? I mean, their whole countries is technology is so advanced. So imagine now with the tariffs, in order for us to get the item, you might have to go on an airplane to go over there and go buy. Yeah, I had to pause our live. I had to take that phone call. Yeah, but we're messing up the balance of the powers of the ecosystem of the balance. So when you add those tariffs on there, people don't understand those tariffs are paid by the consumer. They're not paid by nobody else. China's not paying that. Everything that comes into America is paid by us. And like I said, we do go over there and we go get those items. You think America's going to come back and let us bring that stuff back to America? No. So China's not caring about nothing. China's what? Not coming to the table. China's not coming to the table. No matter how much we say, oh, China's coming to the table, they're not coming to the table. They don't care about our trademarks and our intellects because they have so many people, and other countries are going to want to do business with China because they can mass produce products. We got to stop hoarding on the land. There's no way in the world we got homeless people and we got all this land and free land. There's so much open land. We got BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. They got all this land, and yet we got all these homeless people. Do something with the land. Stop hoarding the land. Let people build and grow and grow as they see fit. Oh, you gotta do this. Oh, is it too much of this? Oh, it's too much of that. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. You gotta have somewhere in the country where you can just do whatever. As far as growing, just grow it up. Do what you can do. And let that part, come on, man. It's like there's no way you can grow so much food where you got enough food where you can only eat so much food. And at that point, then the food's gonna go bad. So y'all gotta stop hoarding the land. Let people in America get land so they could grow, so we could nurture ourselves, like J.M. Fulano said. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why we can't produce our own stuff for our own family. Business. It be those people that just come here just to come look, to come see. That's why I paused the live to see what was going on, to see if they really here for the message or they just here to just see who's here or to see what YouTube is doing to send out the notification. Because whether this video does videos and views or not, as long as it reaches and it gets to one person, it could be that one person that could just make that change, that different, or to make that one person share that video and let that video get out to the right person. Yeah, be careful what they write down there in the chats and what people are saying down there. And right, we got to start raising the nation of factory workers. And we need to invest in our schools. Right now, this whole situation with Trump going at Harvard, I think it's the stupidest thing ever. I mean, why would you want to go at Harvard? Harvard has so many people that have been to that school, and so many people from business, economists, and the economists right now are saying what Trump is doing is the stupidest thing he could ever do. Yeah, you may think people are coming to the table into the United States, but those investments was already coming. The real question is, how was Caroline Levitt going to say, oh, he's doing these tariffs on behalf of the American workers and the American people? That's a lie. When we know the robots is coming, how is this going to be for the beneficial to the American people and to the workers when you know those robots is coming? They're going to be taking over all the jobs. You already got AI doing so much now. He done already cut so many jobs. So how you figure this is only going to be replacing the jobs that we already had, and then there ain't going to be that many? Talk about how they're not going to use all these robots to do all the manufacturing. In the car industry, they already got it. They already got it for in the farming industry. I mean, they got it in the fast food industry. These robots is coming. Let's talk about how robots are going to be taking over everything. So how is humanity going to be able to pay rent and be able to survive competing against robots? Let's talk about the real thing, how society in the United States is too labor tied and too labor infused. Everything is based off of labor. Oh, if you didn't work, then you don't get this. It's too labor. Like, it has to be more freedom. You got to pay this. You got to pay that. You got property tax. It's just too much this. It's too much that. It's like there's no point where the American people feel like they're covered on anything. They don't even got health care. Oh, that's being taken. So it's just like, at some point, the American people is tired of sending people to the Senate up there who's going up there and they're not representing what the American people really want or what they're asking for. When they get up there, they want to go and vote and say that and vote and do stuff that they want to do. And it's not the initiatives that the American people voted for or what they thought they was going to represent. So then when they get up there, then they want to do their own show. And time again, people's tired of the same system. Oh, you're a Democrat. You're a Republican. No, I'm American, patriot, and I'm independent. And it's time for people to start to make a change in what's going on and how they see and view how the government works and what part do they fit in this in the program. You can say that your vote counts and all of that, but right now, y'all need to start, when you do your protest, make sure on your sign it says what you want it to be. If you want him to be impeached, put that on your sign. Impeach and remove Trump. Because just to impeach him just means to bring charges against him. That doesn't mean kick him out of office, but impeach and remove. If that's what you want for him to happen to him, you gotta put that. Remove him from office, impeach him. You gotta put that. You can't just be putting up stuff that's not actually emitting the change or letting them know what you want to happen. Because right now it's just oligarchy tour, this, that, and the third, and it's not really it's not sending the clear message of what you want. Even though the senators know what you want, so it can't be no question in their mind what it is. And see, that's what's going on right now. A lot of these senators, we need to get them on record on what they're saying. Do you want him to be up there leading, or do you not? Get it on the record. That way, it's crystal clear how the American people can see and view this as. Stop using the scare tactics and using people's life-earned incomes that they paid into the system, and stop calling it entitlements. People are tired of y'all using that word. They're sick of y'all calling it entitlements when they paid their money and paid their share into the system, and you want to keep calling it an entitlement. It's not an entitlement. It's people's life-earned savings that they think that they could depend on, because that's what they was told their whole life. They never was taught nothing different about a 401k or having an IRA Roth account. All they know is the government's taking money on my check every month, every week. So that way I'll be okay later in life. Well, when that later in lifetime comes, there's nothing left. Either they done lent it out, borrowed it, gave it out on a bond, and people are dumping the bonds. So it's just, there's no faith and credibility in the dollar. The dollar's falling, which means that nobody holding our money. Nobody believes in us. There's no credibility that we have the ability to pay them or that we have anything to offer them. You can say whatever you want to say, that the price is going to be this, the price is going to be that. But if nobody here got money, who are you going to sell this to? the ships are going to go empty. As it is, they already going empty one way. The ship is leaving America empty. Man, they're not even taking our trash no more. Look how bad Trump got to go. You don't see what's going on right now? He got a problem in the Middle East. Talk about in South America with the sewage. He's got a problem over there with a boat full of trash off of California. Because you know what that is from? Because they're sending the trash back. And now they got an empty container, a U-boat, a whole ship full of trash because now China don't even want our trash. They used to take our trash, take the plastic and the material, make something and do something with it and try to get rid of the waste because they cared about Earth. Because today is Earth Day. They cared about Earth. Now it's y'all care about y'all side of the Earth. Y'all want to have all trash and float and live and grow in trash? Like, that should be the top priority of the government. Start finding people who's not properly disposing of their trash, like the can and glass, and then this all mixed together. And you letting some third world country have we send it over there and have them sort out our trash and do what they're supposed to do with their trash. We don't even take care of our own trash. Look at New York, stinky New York. Y'all don't even take care of your own trash. That trash goes shipped off to somewhere else. Y'all gonna have a real problem going on here real soon once that trash and everything get out of control over there. Because Trump ain't just said it yet. Now, a lot of stuff he be saying, I'm with him, but with the Pete Hegseth and the whole racist and the guy and the slavery, you should have got checked on that. You don't say that because you got supported people that's from all walks of life, and he gonna get up there and say that. I support some of the stuff that Trump does, and a lot of some of the stuff I don't support. There's some stuff that I supported that Biden did, some stuff I didn't like that Obama didn't do. It's never gonna be stuff that you like everything about the president. But what we're not gonna do is allow racism. We're not gonna allow the Confederacy, none of that type of stuff to be in the White House. If y'all Confederate, y'all can't be White House. Because the Confederacy lost. The government went against the Confederacy. And they lost. So at the end of the day, the government can't be at war with itself. So if you're up there, then you're not part of the government that I want up there. You're not part of the government. You are now a traitor, or that's treason. Because you are the opposition and you're up there holding office or holding any type of government senator office position, and you support this Confederacy, or you have Confederate flags at your house, or it's just no good because that's not part of the United States government. And anybody who says anything other than that, then you're not part of the government. Just period. And if you contributed to the United States and you was Confederate and you put your money in there, that's on you. Or if they took your money and you didn't want your money to be in there, well, you take it up with them. Because a lot's going on. They ain't giving nobody nothing about, oh, we're going to give reparations out to the people from California and over here who are to deal with Biden and the illegal immigrants. You giving reparations out to them and still ain't giving reparations out to people who was brought over here and their descendants. It's just crazy to me. Just crazy to me. America got to do right and they got to do better. And the people that we got in charge, we depended on them to fix it. And then this is what we get. You know? The people that voted for Trump it's kind of feeling like what happened with Hitler. You know what I'm saying? He got voted in, and those people over there, once they got him in, they didn't want him to be over there no more. And everybody make it seem like everybody was just for Hitler. Like at some point we gotta stand up and we gotta say something. We gotta do something. We want to see that change that we want to see in this game. We gotta be it. We gotta walk that walk and we gotta talk that talk. We just can't just be the big bully. In America, is a bully. Been a bully. It's gonna continue to be a bully. How you gonna tell somebody else who can't have weapons of mass destruction, but you got weapons of mass destruction? Like, who are you? You using them to bully? So how you gonna tell somebody else what they can and can't do? Even if I am a United States citizen, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell somebody else they can't have weapons, but you got them? And is trusted into them to believe that they're not gonna use them for the wrong thing. It's just a bunch of mess. Everything is just a bunch of mess. Gotta end the occupation in Gaza. End the occupation. We gotta end the occupation here at home and abroad. End the occupation in Afghanistan, Iran. End the occupation in Africa. End the occupation YouTube will keep sending the notifications out. And it'll keep sending to more people on YouTube. They'll come up when they see the title. But we gotta do the right thing in this game. YouTube stopped sending the notifications, especially once the live gets interrupted. But I had to just try to finish out this piece.